for Coach.
Fran, when you took a timeout, there was 32.5 left, you had 31 on the shot clock. Did you want Marble to drive it, or would you prefer to kind of milk the clock down for less?
We were going. Yeah, we were going.
You just feel that would have made a better shot if he was driving and maybe get fouled?
You know, you call a play, and then he's got to read it. And that's what he did.
There was a timeout, Coach. You had 4, and you came out of a timeout. You had 4 turnovers the whole game, and then you turned it over in back-to-back possessions.
Yeah, you know, Mike just rushed it a little bit. You know, he had the right idea, I thought. It was unfortunate. He just threw it too soon.
And then you had a lead, and Gosser hit a 3 with like 1 second on the shot clock. And they scored 3 points on 3 straight possessions, and it seemed to really keep you from getting a little advantage.
Yeah. You know, it's. You know, sometimes it's hard, I think, when you're guarding, looking and trying to match up to know exactly what the shot clock is. Because, you know, you look back and say, well, you know, why didn't he come up? You know, with 1 second, you come up. If he drives by you, you know, the clock's going to go off. But I'm not so sure that that even though it's down there, that you can always do that. But they were, you know, I thought our guys were working pretty hard there.
You're down 3. Was that a set play for Zach to come around?
Well, there's other options in it, but that was an option that we liked, and we thought he would be open. Yeah.
Could you tell that the ball came out funny? Did it slip out of his hands, or did it get tipped?
It certainly looked that way. I didn't ask him.
Okay.
You can ask him that. You know, it didn't come out of his hand cleanly, but you know, he was wide open. I don't think he'll make any excuses there.
What is this really going to be? Not having much time to reflect. A really gut check for your team. You got a game Tuesday on the road, and
yeah, but you know, it's like anything. If we'd won, it'd be the same thing. Yeah. You know, I don't look at that any differently. You got a brutal week, 2 road games and a home game against 3 really good teams.
How do you feel like you guys played defensively? It seemed like they
not well. No, not well at all. I mean, the only thing that really worked was kind of standing in the zone. We didn't play that well, but at least we had, you know, some semblance of keeping them in front of us. You know, they made so many threes early, I think 5 relatively quickly. You know, we went to the zone, and it was reasonably effective. You know, the 3-quarter court back to the zone was good for a while. And had we gotten some of those stops at the end of the clock, then I think it would have been that much more effective, obviously, but we didn't.
you obviously you're running the same play as Josh because it kept working. Were you surprised they didn't adjust on that? Camera on the screen.
Well, they did adjust. They kept putting different people on. Yeah, like Russ was on them, and then Koenig was on them, and then Jackson was on them. And that was the adjustment that they made.
That'd be positive. It came out of this game to see him, Josh, play.
That was, you know, I think a huge positive. You know, I mean, to be able to ride him like that on a day when our offense was just okay. You know, I think it's unfortunate that we didn't get a win, being able to ride his, you know, because that was a pretty impressive display he put on.
Is Hobby just sick?
Yeah,
and
he's
how
sick.
did that affect you in the game?
Well, you know, he's played well against these guys. It gives you another post-up threat. It gives you another shot block. Gives you another post defender. Gives you another experienced guy. You know, Zach didn't play well. You know, I thought Jared was good, but he was tired at times. Whitey was tired at times. I could have gone to Mel.
Were you bracing to start Zach before today, or was that something that you kind of decided last night?
No, that happened. Mel's son had a great practice yesterday. He was sick this morning when he came to pregame meal, and we put an IV in him. That's why he didn't get to the bench until the 12-minute mark. And he thought he could go. I put him in, and he couldn't. And he had said, "Coach, I can't help this." So, okay, I respect that, and got him out.
Do you think Jared was more aggressive today, especially in the offense?
Well, I hope so. I mean, that's what we've been trying to get him to do. I mean, he's got, you know, a lot of talent that he can take on both ends of the floor, and we need him thinking that way and being that way. And he was. That's good. Good for us.
You look at the first half, Marble was able to really get inside and give it to Olashady. How did they adjust to keep that from becoming a success later in the game?
I don't think they made any adjustments. I think they just You know, they're very solid in what they do defensively in terms of how they play ball screens. They play the same way. And, you know, we had some opportunities to, in some pull-ups we didn't make. And, yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of adjustments there.
Fran, has there been any theme or pattern to the 3 home losses?
Yeah, you know, we lost to 3 good teams.
The stretch where they had 3 points on 3 straight possessions, one of those was Zach was called for a blocking foul, and they converted into one. Did it feel like at that point of the game, if you could just get one stop there, you would have an advantage coming down the stretch?
I think that would be a safe statement, yeah.
Anything else?
Okay, thank you.